All right, so it's a very simple question. Should President Obama be reelected? Now, tonight we have the authors of two very different books who will definitely clash over what they think the answer should be. I myself already know the answer. Joining me now, author of 52 Reasons to Vote for Obama, Bernard Whitman, and the author of 52 Reasons Not to Vote for Obama, Anthony Holm. Why should we vote for Obama?
Well, there's a number of reasons.
Top 5 reasons.
Top 5 reason number 1, he has consistently delivered for the middle class. 95% of Americans got a tax cut under him. He cut
come on.
$1 trillion in taxes in his first term in office. George Bush cut less than half of that amount. 160 million working families got a tax cut.
You're making this up.
I am not. It is absolutely
fewer Americans working than when he took office. And you're going to
Speaking of which, 29.
Argue?
Thank you for giving me the second reason. 29 straight months of job growth, 4.5 million jobs.
A net loss of jobs. Stop. A net loss of jobs. Fewer Americans working.
You're talking about net loss.
Fewer Americans working.
George W. Bush lost 4.4 million jobs in his last year alone.
He's out of office 4 years. Get over it.
We are continuing to dig out of the hole.
He is the only president that will leave 4 years in office with fewer Americans working. All right, top 5 reasons to not vote for him.
He's a hypocrite. He said he was going to do A, he did B. He said he was going to close Guantanamo, he didn't. He railed against increasing the debt ceiling, said it was a failure of leadership with Bush. How many times has he done it? Now
Cut the deficit in half.
Yeah, of course. My difference between Hillary's health care and mine, hers is a mandate, mine is not. We got a mandate once he was in office. Almost $6 trillion in debt in 3 years. He railed on Bush for picking up $5 trillion. That's correct, over 8 years. It doesn't matter what party you're in. Hypocrisy transcends political parties.
Here's the problem.
Wait, hang on. Let's focus on his point.
I am.
He said he cut the deficit in half in his first term. He said he'd create jobs, hundreds of thousands fewer Americans working. How does he? Those are facts.
I know.
How does he overcome that?
Let me deal with the facts. PolitiFact, which is an independent Pulitzer Prize-winning organization out of the Tampa Bay Times, assessed 500 campaign promises that Barack Obama made on the stump. 74% of those promises he has delivered on.
You know, I asked you a specific question. I'm dealing with big issues. I'm asking you big issues. He said he would cut the deficit in half. He said he would create jobs. He has created 29 fewer Americans working and nearly $6 trillion in debt. Excuse me. How does he overcome those two big facts?
By actually getting the real facts out, which is 800,000 plus manufacturing jobs created in the first quarter alone. That is the most manufacturing jobs created since the mid-90s.
Let me speak to something, please, because I'm astounded. The Democratic establishment is saying that when you make a guarantee and a promise to the American people, 74% of the time you keep a promise, you should be reelected. That's a C. We would never accept that from our children. True. And the promises he broke were tenets of his campaign and tenets of the election. It is astounding to me that the same political facts said Reagan kept 100% of them.
In batting?
This is astounding.
Are you kidding? That is twice the batting title.
They were
dealing with an entrenchment in Congress with the Senate, with Republicans in the Senate who basically failed to engage with him on any issue.
I'm
being factually correct.
$6 trillion in debt. He promised he'd cut the deficit in half.
He cut $1 trillion.
You're telling, well, 23 months he's created jobs, but net loss of jobs since he's been president. That's a fact, and you won't face reality.
Over 8% unemployment.
All right.
That was another promise.
Discretionary spending to the lowest level since Dwight Eisenhower's $1 trillion in spending.
Two great books. You can fight it out on the road.
Love to come back.
All the time we have left this evening. Thanks for being with us. Greta's next. See you tomorrow night.